guys see this? Hi, baby. Hi, handsome. I have a friend. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabby. If you are not familiar with me, and I love to talk all things personal finance, organization, and lifestyle. Today's video is going to be a what I spend in a week video. I wanted to do this video because I have been struggling a little bit with just like spending on habitual habits. I basically have had this really bad habit of going on my lunch breaks for walks to go buy things. I'll think of things that I convince myself that we really need for the household, like groceries, or, you know, there's a London Drugs near my work, so I'll just convince myself that we need something from there, and I'm really trying to nip that habit in the butt. So this video was intended to be a no spend week, but it didn't really work out that well because I had the May long weekend on this week, and I already knew I was going to Kelowna. So we're gonna switch this video a little bit more into a what I spend in a week video while trying to rein in some of my bad spending habits. I think this video should be pretty fun. I definitely will be totaling up all of the money that I spent this week, and hopefully it's not that much money. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and let's get right into it. I have planned a no spend week on my calendar for this week. I was thinking about it and I was like, I think I can do a no spend week outside of a couple of items for most of the week. The weekend is going to be an absolute no because it is May long weekend and I am headed out to Kelowna. So already I have a ton of gas that I have to buy for my car. So I think what I'm going to do is a no spend week attempt for like 5 days, and then I'll just do more of like a what I spend in a week for the rest of this week. So I will be filming most of this week. I've been so bad about running off to Whole Foods on my lunch breaks. The thing I said last month that I wanted to stop this month, and I've been doing it every single day on my lunch breaks when I'm in the office for the entirety of the beginning of May. I need to break that cycle, and I think a intentional no spend week is the way to do it. I actually will need to spend money today and Friday for a couple of items, but we're gonna try. Basically what's happening this week is I am by myself. David just left. He is at a work conference for a week, and then he's staying an extra week. That's exciting. I have the house to myself. I have a lot more time and availability to film, so I'm hoping to film some good stuff. There are a couple things that I know I have to buy. So I do have to buy a new brow lamination kit because I need to laminate my brows and perm my lashes, and I threw out my last one because it was at the very end of its life, and I absolutely must do that this week because my brows are no longer staying in place, and it's just part of my beauty maintenance routine. And then I also have a cat sitter coming this weekend because David's away and I am also going away. They're going to meet the boys and take all the notes that they need to, and then they're also taking a deposit. So I have $80 cash that I'm going to give them today. I already have that in my purse. It's actually money that I got quite a while ago, so it kind of feels like I'm not spending money because I never use cash and that money just sits in my wallet. So I already kind of just had it available, so I'm giving them that, and then the remainder of what I owe them is going to come when I come back. Basically, I owe them the remaining $70 afterwards. Total for the cat sitting is $150, and that is because I chose to have somebody come twice a day to feed them and hang out with them. Okay, so those are the things I know for sure I have to spend money on this week, and then of course like gas this weekend. I am going to get back to work and I will see you guys a little bit later. I definitely want to keep myself busy this week, so I think tonight my plan is to vacuum my car, and I'll kind of, you know, bring you along while I do that. We'll chill and hang out all week. Oscar wants to say hi. Hi, Bubba. You want to say hi to the people? You want to say hi? You don't even know it yet, but your dad's gone. You're going to be really sad. Sup guys, I have some unfortunate news. I've already been charged for something outside of what I was planning on spending. It is 11:43 on Monday. So you can see here, wait, let me make sure that my info isn't, you know what? No, I'm not going to show you this page. There's too much information. But I was charged $14.99 for an app that I did a 2-week free trial for that I actually was intending to continue using. I made sure I had the monthly setting turned on. I didn't want to pay for it annually, but I did know that after the 2 weeks, I did want to continue using it. And this is the Macro Factor app, but it is an app that actually Jeff Nippard invested in. And I don't know if you guys are like in the fitness space, but Jeff Nippard is like a big Canadian health and fitness guy. And I just thought it was a really cool calorie tracking app or macro tracking app. It actually has like an AI built in that helps you with towards your goals, and it reads your data that you're feeding it and it alters your plan based off of that. And I just thought it was really cool. I also really just like the layout of the app. I've actually been using it every single day to track my food, and I've been absolutely loving it. I thought I would do maybe a month or two more. I love that it has very specific nutrient data, so you can see a lot of your nutrients that you can't see on things like MyFitnessPal. And I think I'm going to order my lamination kit from Amazon shortly here so that I can do that sometime midweek, and I'll let you guys know once I pay for that. Okay, bye again. Is there anything better than a coconut iced coffee? Nothing. I made some macadamia nut milk this weekend, so this is like half soy, half macadamia nut milk with the coconut and espresso pod. Insane. My new favorite summer drink. It's so bright out. Okay, you guys, I put an order in for the brow lamination kit. Let me show you guys. This is the one I ended up going with. It's a new one that I haven't used yet. I usually just pick the one that has the best reviews whenever I order them, but that was $17, I think. It was pretty affordable. And then I also picked up the Just for Men's in dark brown because I want to try tinting my lashes as well and my brows. So that has been ordered. So I think my total for the kit with tax and everything was $20.15. And my total for the men's beard dye was $15.67. Total was $13.99, and then with tax and everything came to $15.67. And I've never used the men's beard dye before, but I've heard if you want to tint your lashes or your brows, it's definitely the best bang for your buck because you get like a giant tube, and I probably will never need to buy it again. So that is something new that I am trying. Otherwise, I am about to take my lunch break. The cat sitter is about to show up here. I have to do like a consultation with her, show her where the parking is and everything like that. And then I will fork over my $80 cash. And then today should hopefully be done for spending. I'm so sorry, you can hear my laundry machine going, but look at my sweet boy. He came to say hi to me while I work. I'm watching Whitney's new video. He used to sit with me all the time, and he hasn't recently. It is currently 6 p.m. I had to work a little bit late because the cat sitter came and she was like, I've allotted an hour for us to cover everything. I was like, how much is there to cover? You know, it's food, it's key, it's parking, not too much. She was a chatty lady. She meant an hour. So I had a full hour lunch break with her. So then I ended up working until 6. But I really want to vacuum my car. I've had this on my list for forever, and I figured I should just do it. So I'm gonna vacuum my car right now, and I'm gonna bring my camera along and see how I can film a little bit of it. I haven't spent any more money. I added in all of my transactions that happened over the end of last week and on the weekend into my budget tracker. I've had questions in the past on what is like my schedule around updating my budget tracker, and I used to be a lot more of a daily budget tracker person for the simplicity. Like I just liked adding 1 or 2 things in, so it would take me a minute or 2. But recently I've enjoyed just sort of once or twice a week doing it, and it's still relatively quick. I still, I have to open my app only one time. I have 2 credit cards I primarily use. I open my couples card with my boyfriend. I open my regular TD Visa that I use for my own purchases, and I just quickly go through, pop them all in. I use the little arrow keys, and I can get it done really, really quickly. That is the way I like to keep my budget tracker up to date. And I had a look, and I'm not doing great so far this month, which is kind of why I'm doing this no spend week. I have bought a lot of clothes and I wasn't anticipating buying clothes. I did a big haul from Aritzia. You guys saw that haul that was in my May reset. If you haven't seen that video, I will take it in the cards above. I did a little bit of an Aritzia haul in that video. I don't normally show hauls on my channel because this is not meant to be like an influencing channel. I don't want to like always influence you guys to buy stuff just because, I primarily lead more financial, and I don't want to be the reason that somebody spends money that they shouldn't be spending. But I also am a big believer in buying things that are going to last you a long time, and buying quality items and having items that are going to serve you, that make you feel good, the add to your life. I don't think that we need to shame every form of consumption as long as it is like well thought out and it's not something that's going to end up in landfill in a year. That's a big thing for me. Anyway, the Aritzia haul I did, there were a lot of items I didn't necessarily love, so a lot of it went back. I did do a secondary order. I got another pair of denim shorts. I did find a pair of denim shorts that I actually really, really love. They're actually white. They're not like blue denim, but I actually think that is like a better option for me. And I also swapped like the tank top that I wanted to swap. There were a couple of things that I knew that I wanted to swap around, so I did do that. And I did order some stuff from Lululemon. It was so expensive, you guys. It's so expensive. I think I spent $500 at Lululemon. I actually spent $900 at Lululemon, and then I returned what I didn't love. I obviously wasn't gonna keep $900, but I actually liked a lot more stuff than I thought I would. And I actually will show you guys. I got these shorts. These are, I think they're like the running shorts. I actually don't have any running shorts of this kind. I usually just run in my gym shorts. Yeah, I did do some damage at Lululemon. So this is why I'm kind of doing a lower spend week, is because I'm trying to go under budget on a lot of my other budget categories in the hopes that I don't just like bulldoze past my budget for the month. Okay, let's go to the car. I'm procrastinating. I can tell I am. Let's go vacuum. Okay guys, I vacuumed every square inch of my car. I even did the cup holders, this little area in here. I did the trunk. I vacuumed between the cushions so that you could get the crumbs in here. Everything is gorgeous. The cup holder, let's pop this bitch in. She is spotless, you guys. Okay guys, I am about to jump in the shower. I'm just waiting for my dessert to come out of the air fryer. I made like a little banana bread, little mug cake, a mug banana bread, a bread in a cup. Anyway, I'm making my dessert. If you can hear my air fryer, that's what that sound is. And I am gonna eat that, and then I'm going to shower. I've been recently trying to eat my dessert earlier because I've noticed that this past week I've been having really bad sleep scores with my Ultrahuman Ring, and I have been eating close to bed every single night. I've been having my dessert really late, and I think that that's throwing my sleep score off. My HRV is all messed up. So those insights, always so helpful. I love Ultrahuman for that reason. I know like exactly what's throwing my sleep off. It is 8:10 right now. It's not even that early, but I'm trying to make sure that I have this food done by 8:30 at the very latest. So my grand total, I totaled it up for the day today. My grand total for the day was, one second, I forgot the amount. My grand total for the day was $52.61. Oh my God, I forgot the $80 cash for my cat sitting. So because I had cash, I'm not gonna put it in my budget tracker because I never tracked like when that income came to me. So I'm gonna call the cat sitting free for right now. But for the video's purposes, I did spend $80 of a deposit for cat sitting. I owe another $80 when I leave on Saturday. Okay, good night everyone. I will see you tomorrow. Good morning everyone. I am rushing, so I figured I would do my intro for the day while getting my cat's food ready. My building is cleaning the parquet today, and I have to be out of my stall at 8 so they can begin cleaning. It's 8:09. So I am rushing right now to get the cat's food done. This is one thing that David usually does in the mornings when I rush off to work. I usually like to leave earlier for work, so he usually always does the feeding in the morning, which is very helpful, but kind of forgot I had to do it now that he's gone. And these guys are psyched. They get breakfast a lot earlier than normal. I don't know why Orlando is so jumpy recently. It's like he has trauma from something that never happened. Like he had a dream or something, and now he's just jumpy all the time. What is going on with you? Huh? Okay, so what to update? Yeah, so I'm going to the office today. So this is when I always get tested. This is like where I have been recently spending a boatload of money every single lunch break because I like convince myself that we're missing something grocery wise, or I'll be like, I just want to get a little drink, like a little, I'll grab like a LaCroix or I'll grab a Cove soda. I'm like $2.99, no big deal. I never leave with just the soda. I'm always grabbing one or two other items where I'm like, oh, I really love the soy-free tofu, which I do love the price of the soy-free tofu at Whole Foods. If you're veggie and you're wanting to try that fava bean tofu that has like only protein, I highly recommend it. It is the best protein source for vegans. And my Whole Foods here in Vancouver sells it cheaper than any other grocery store I've seen it at. Go Whole Foods. Anyway, I always end up buying that when I go for my lunch break, or I will get a Starbucks, or I've been recently, this is very bizarre. I've been recently craving Diet Coke all the time. Okay, you guys. Okay, so I'm gonna do my best not to buy anything at lunch, and I actually have a Diet Pepsi with me today, so I have no excuses. And I really wanted a coffee from Nemesis, but we're not doing it. I'm so addicted to those. Okay, I wanna do my nails tonight. That's a big one. I ripped off all of my builder gel because I could see it lifting like above my nail. It was like lifting at the edges. I definitely did not do it correctly. I'm still learning how to do builder gel. And when I can like see something lifting, I'm a picker and I just ripped all my nails off. Like I have a divot in my nail that is so far back, like close to the growing point, that it's gonna take me like 9 months to grow out the divot. So awesome. Here's the outfit of the day. I have a little skirt on. This is a thrifted skirt I got here in Vancouver. Little baby tee, this is from Lululemon. And then I have my little vest on top, and I'm probably gonna wear a jacket. Bye, I actually have to go. Sorry, I don't have my mics, but hopefully I'm close enough that that is okay. I just had my dinner. I'm about to whip up my creamy. I also am gonna take my makeup off, and then I want to edit for as long as possible before bed. I am trying to get my what I eat in a week video up, but I have so much left to edit. I successfully did not buy anything today. I just went for a walk at lunch, and I think I checked my cards, and I have no suspicious charges outside of David did use our credit card, our couple's credit card, when he was in Montreal to buy a coffee. That wasn't me. Other than that, there has been no spending today. First day of actually no spend. Oh, I was supposed to do my nails tonight. If I start now and do an hour of nails, then I won't be able to edit. I think I'd rather edit and then do my nails tomorrow. I just want to feel better about the video being done by Friday at least. I'm not confident I can get it done by Friday, so I'm gonna edit and then do my nails tomorrow, hopefully. Bye guys, I will see you tomorrow. I don't think there's anything else I'm gonna film for today. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna take my makeup off and throw my hair up and then edit. Look at how cute my goddamn cat is. I don't have my mics attached. Sorry, I'm gonna try to do up my running shoes. It's currently Wednesday. Good morning. Happy Wednesday, hump day, baby. I am about to head off on a run. Does anyone else have like time blindness? Like when you're really zoned in on a task? I'll be like, tomorrow I'm definitely leaving for the gym at this time. Like no excuses. And then I just like don't look at the time. I'm just like, I get frustrated with myself. Anyway, I'm just gonna do a 5K, so I should be okay. I'm off. I haven't warmed up, but I did walk on my walking pad, so I'll see you guys later. Oh my god, you guys, I just realized I did buy something. I bought this Monday night though, not last night. I bought a book. I am reading the 4th Zodiac Academy book called Shadow Princess. I've never heard this name. Like when I was paying for it, I was like, that can't be the 4th book. Like there's no way. This must be one of those like little side tangent plot books, but no, this is the 4th book. Although it does get charged to David's Amazon account, which I think is on his personal credit card, so I didn't buy it. This is David's Kindle, and he just like gave it to me because he never uses it, but it's still hooked up to his Amazon account. So bought something. I think that was $8.99. So that's my bad. I forgot to think about that when I was buying it. But I needed a new book. I had no book on the go. All right, I am back from my run. So I did 5K. I ran it in 27 minutes, 23 seconds. So that's a pace of 5:27. We do not use the imperial system here. I'm so sorry. I have no idea what that converts to. It is currently Wednesday evening. It is 7:40. I had a meeting at 6 that I rushed home for. I ate my dinner right before that and fed the cats. I did not spend any money today. Oh no, that's a lie. I had to get gas on my way home, you guys. I was driving, and I always do this. I leave my empty tank way too long. I push the absolute limits on it. It has a range that it tells me how much kilometers I have left. I knew yesterday that I was gonna have to get gas today, but I completely forgot about it on my way to work, so I wasn't paying attention to it. And then I got in the car, and it was like, you have 10 kilometers left. My drive home is about 8 or 9. So I was like, okay. I stop at the gas station, usually near, it's like close-ish to my house. So I was like, okay, I'll just stop at the gas station on the way home. And then I don't know why, but it was going down way faster than what it was like estimating at. And I got to, it said 1 kilometer left when I pulled up into the gas station. And I had a moment of panic because it went from like 8 kilometers left to like 3 in the span of like a half of a kilometer. So I started freaking out, and I was Googling nearest gas stations, and the one I was going to was the closest one. So I was like, am I gonna have to walk and get a jerry can? But I made it. I pulled into the gas station with 1 kilometer left, and I will not be doing that again. The anxiety I caused myself was not worth it. So yes, I did fill up. I think it was like 120 or something like that. My car has a big tank on it, but it also blows through gas pretty good. I've always had a car that's bad on gas. I'm kind of used to it, but when people gas up and I see their like monthly budgets and they spend like $40 on gas a month, I'm like jealous, so jealous. Okay, yeah, so I bought gas, but I was gonna have to do that anyway before I left for my trip, so it is what it is. No, oh, I also lied. I bought something on Amazon, but it's a business purchase, so I don't count it as like personal income spending. I bought a car mount for my Canon. No, what? Canon? I don't have a Canon. For my camera, my DJI Osmo Pocket 3, so I can vlog in the car, because I've had many moments where I want to vlog in the car, but I have to use my phone because it's the only thing that fits in my car mount, and my camera doesn't fit on my dash. It's like too tall, so there's no way to mount it. Like, I struggled so hard when I filmed that Q&A. So I finally bought a mount for my car, especially because I will be going to Kelowna this weekend, and I thought I could do a little bit of vlogging in the car when I'm on my journey, not driving on the highway or anything like that, but like when I'm stopped. I'm happy with that purchase. It's supposed to get here Friday, so it's gonna be a little bit tight for time. Hopefully it shows up on time. Yeah, I think it was like $20-$30. It wasn't anything crazy. Okay, I'm gonna do my nails now. I have my whole setup here to do my nails. I'm just gonna do gel polish. I'm not gonna try to do anything fancy with like a builder gel or anything like that. It didn't even last, so I'm not going to even try it. And I'm not going to do tips because I'm trying to rectify the damage I've done on my nails. This hand actually looks pretty good. My natural nails look honestly great on this hand. There's like a couple of minor divots, but this hand did not make it out alive. It has some tragic damage. I'm going to do no tips for a little while and see if just gel polish, as long as I don't pick it off myself, is okay. I have such a bad picking problem, you guys. I also have to have dessert in a little bit. I think I'm going to do like a yogurt bowl. I have so much soy yogurt I made that needs to be eaten before I head out. I also have 2 full fresh preps. I forgot that they were coming this week, and it's like, I don't know how I'm going to eat all this food before I leave. I'm just going to have to hope that the fresh prep lasts until next week. I don't think I have other leftovers in the fridge that are older that need to be eaten first. I hate throwing food out, you guys. It's like such a problem. Maybe I can freeze some stuff. Yeah. Okay, I'll figure it out. That's what I'm doing right now. I'll film like a couple little smidgens of me doing my nails, nothing crazy. Okay, talk later. Bye, guys. Girl, you got me down so bad. It is currently 5:30. I'm having some Windex, aka electrolytes, and my creatine. Yeah, so there we go. 5 grams, baby, every day. I actually have been really consistent with my creatine. which is usually not the case. And then I'm also gonna have a coffee, of course. I have been absolutely obsessed with the coconut Nespresso pod. Every year it comes out, and every year I fall back in love with it. It is one of my favorite pods. I know that it's not for everyone, but I think it's the best pod. And it's also the best coconut, because like coconut can be done so poorly. It can taste like sunscreen, and this just does not. It's just so delicious. I like it hot, I like it cold. I actually love it mixed with like a nutty milk. So this is actually my macadamia nut milk mixed with soy milk, mixed with almond protein powder. Oh, it just hits. It just does. I am starting to get a little concerned that I'm not gonna finish my what I eat in a week video for Friday upload. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna skip my meditation routine in the morning. I know, I do it every day, but I must do what I must do. I always struggle with like no spend weeks, or like what I spend in a week when I'm working, because I'm so boring. I literally just make coffee, work out, and laptop, stand on my desk and edit. There's not much else going on in my life. So I just want to show you guys when I do something. But I'm gonna drink both of these. I am going to edit, and then I'm gonna go work out. I really need to get a good leg session. Ever since I took my deload week last week, I just feel like my strength has tanked. So that's supposed to be the opposite after a deload week. So wish me luck in the gym today. I'm gonna be hip thrusting a heavy amount. So rest in peace to me. Also, Oscar all last night decided he wanted to snuggle the whole night. He is so annoying. He's so cute, but so annoying. Oh my God. He does this to David usually, which I get to sleep like a little baby in the corner of the bed. David gets all the love usually, but he is a snuggler. I'm just gonna say that. And a kneader. And a eye licker. He licks your eyelids. Okay, bye guys. All right, hello everyone. I am trying to rush to get to work, but I'm gonna show you guys this new latte. I've been making this iced latte. It's so good. We're gonna start with some honey and some salt in a little espresso cup. I have my little espresso shot here. It is about 5 grams. It's kind of like a little teaspoon amount. Also, this is a local cinnamon honey I got for Christmas, so that might make it exceptional. I'm not sure if regular honey is less good. And you're gonna add salt. This is a salted honey iced latte. And then I'm just gonna brew the Bianco Doppio shot on top of this. We have our shot. In here, I have macadamia nut milk and soy milk, and I am going to stir the espresso shot to make sure it is fully distributed. I'm just gonna pour that over top of the milk and ice. Oh, damn. Some of the honey's at the bottom still. And then you have your iced honey salted latte. Oh my God. It's just like so balanced. The salt and the honey. You gotta make it. Make it. Make it. Hello everyone. I am back from work. Also, how dare you guys? I went to work today and had mascara on my eyelid all day. I only noticed when I was in the car on my way home. Not a little bit, quite a bit. I completely forgot. So bad. So bad. Okay, another successful day of not spending money on my lunch break. It's getting easier. Today it was raining, so I didn't even leave the office. I just walked around my office in circles to get my steps in. I am a big walker on my lunch break. I usually eat my lunch at my desk like a loser and then walk for my break because I like to get my steps in. I like to get outside. It forces me to go outside. There's also a lot to see near my office, so I just like kind of enjoy going out for a nice walk. Really wanted to spend some money. I saw this protein powder that I have seen many times that I've been wanting to try. It's a Canadian brand and they do really fun like Asian flavorings of protein powder. So they have like a milk, Oscar. They have a milk tea boba flavored protein powder. They have an ube flavored protein powder, and they also have a matcha flavored protein powder. So you know that I want to try all of those flavors. You know I'm loyal to my good protein. I love my good protein, but I just feel like it's fun to try new flavors. Alrighty, dinner is served, my boys. Dinner, dinner. Oh, they don't even know what's coming for them. They have strangers coming to take care of them shortly here. I know that keeping them in their space is definitely for the best. Orlando absolutely hates going in the car. He vomits in every single car ride. He like pants. He like has an anxiety attack every time. It's really It's like hard to watch. So for short weekends, I think that this is definitely the move, is to get some sitters to come by. Not cheap though. $150 for a weekend is definitely not cheap, but that's okay. I am happy to pay it for the sweetest little chicken nuggets. So I think my plan for the evening is I desperately need to shower and wash my hair. I'm gonna put my hair oils in right now and let them sit for about half an hour while I eat my dinner. And then I need to edit my video desperately. And I also really wanted to laminate my eyelashes, but my Amazon says my lash kit was delivered, but there wasn't a lash kit in my mailroom. So I need to check in on that. That's my update for now. I feel like these videos is just like me standing in my kitchen, updating you at the exact same time every day because I went to work, you know. Tomorrow I work from home, so I'll have time to update you guys a little bit more of like what I'm doing. So it should be a little bit more interesting. Talk to you later. Editing crew. This is how I have to edit them. Oscar, there's no room for you there, boo-boo. Good morning, everyone. It is Friday morning. It looks like nighttime because it is a cloudy, overcast day, and so all of the lights are on, but it is 5 in the morning still. It's 5:16. I wanted to get going a little earlier today because I have a lot of editing to do still on my video. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to finish this video. I filmed way too much content for this week, so I'm struggling through it, but like, I feel like all of it's relevant, so I can't cut it, you know? I just wanted to show you guys. I did a perm and tint last night. I don't know how much you guys can see, but my brows have a little bit of brow gel on them just because I wanted them to stay where they're at, because for 24 hours after you perm, they can still sort of reset, and I think my lashes look so good. I love the tint on the lashes and the brows. Like, the brows look kind of filled in to me, like way more filled in than normal because the skin kind of gets dyed. I followed Kaylee Boyle's tutorial on YouTube. I love her. She's great for like DIY stuff. She does her own nails, her own everything basically. And I use her videos as inspiration for a lot of stuff. This is a coconut Nespresso pod, and I put soy milk and then almond protein powder in here. I'm gonna meditate quickly, and then I'm going to edit. And I might skip the gym so that I can edit. I might just walk on my walking pad, see how much of this video I can get done, see if it's possible to put it out today. If not, I might have to put it out maybe like Sunday and work this weekend a bit. Aw, look at my little boy. He brings his toy to me. Ashki, did you bring your toy over to Mama? Go get your toy. Go get it. Back in the kitchen. I feel like this whole video I've been in the kitchen. Okay, so it is Friday. It is about lunchtime, 1:30. I am going to be leaving today for Kelowna. I'm so excited to have a long weekend and to be going to Kelowna. The weather is gnarly, and this happens every year. I feel like May long weekend every single year is raining. I can't remember a May long where it wasn't raining. But yeah, so that's my update. I did spend some money today. I did spend some money. Let me get my phone so I can break down how much money I spent. Okay, let's break her down. This morning, as I was bringing out my good protein to make my breakfast, I realized we have literally 2 scoops of protein powder left. Emergency alert. Like, I don't know if you guys saw what I eat in a week. I eat this protein powder almost daily. I kind of panicked and was like, I should have ordered this sooner, but I think I was trying not to spend any money all week. So I was like, oh, for a second, I was like, oh, I can wait until Tuesday when I'm back, or like I can do it this weekend. And then I was like, if I'm gonna do it anyway in like 3 days, like what's the difference? And this good protein takes forever to get to us. It takes like 2 weeks sometimes. I kind of just bit the bullet and thought that the sooner the better. So that was $139.50. I used a 25% off coupon. If you buy good protein, always check your email before you order, because there's always a restock discount code available. Always, always, always. So this discount was, you got 25% off if you spent more than $125, which I did because I got the full size of the same flavor, the vanilla cupcake. I got the cookies and cream, which is our favorite, and then also the peanut butter, which is also our favorite for creamies. And that's usually where most of this is going, is in our creamies. And then I had a moment of weakness while I was ordering that, and I was like, you know what, I really want to try that super jelly protein powder as well. And you're going to be like, why did you buy 2 things of protein powder? And I'm going to say, I don't know. I really want to try these flavors. I got the taro milk tea soy protein, and then I also got the brown sugar boba tea protein. I don't know if you guys can see these. They look so good, and the reviews are all incredible. I will report back on how delicious these are. This is one of those things where I'm like, we go through protein all the time that I'm like, it's not like it's not going to get used, that sort of thing, but I will have to be very mindful of my groceries for the rest of the month. So we're going to be eating oatmeal, beans, and rice for the rest of the month, but I'm going to have my protein goals hit and can't be mad about it. I made this tofu pad thai last night. It was a fresh prep meal. So this is what I'm going to be bringing with me for dinner tonight. Well, actually, I probably won't bring it with me. I'll probably eat before I go. But I think I'm going to bring this with me just to have, because I'm like the only vegan in the family. So that's basically it, guys. I am probably not going to talk to you guys until I'm on the road later today, just because I have to work. I'm basically leaving as soon as I'm done work. I think I'm going to walk right now to Nemesis and get a coffee. I know I'm not supposed to be spending money. I understand, but I really need to get some movement. And I was like, where can I walk to for funsies? And I was like, I have been having like withdrawals from my Americano misto that I'm so addicted to. So I'm going to have a little jaunt down the road to Nemesis and get a coffee. So yeah, I'll check in with you guys later and we'll have lots of fun this weekend. I'm excited. Long weekend vibes. I probably will have to get gas money wise. I might stop at a grocery store tonight, but probably tomorrow morning. As I mentioned, the goal was just to slow my spending throughout the week, especially in my lunch breaks. This weekend, I'm definitely spending money. I was intending to spend money the whole time. I can't even call this a no spend week because it really wasn't. I didn't try very hard. I've been really just trying to curb my spending on my lunch breaks, which I did. So I'm proud of that. Okay, I'm gonna go for my walk and I will continue working and then I'll touch base with you guys later on. Hello everyone. Coming to you live from my new absolutely trash car mount. I hate this thing. I will be returning this after the weekend, but it will do for now. It actually came in the nick of time. I looked maybe 35 minutes ago and it hadn't been delivered. And then I was like, oh, I should check on my Amazon on my way out. And it's delivered. They must have just come after I checked. I am leaving a little later than I intended. I was supposed to head out around, I was hoping to head out around 6. It's 6:30. But I looked at the traffic at like 6 and it was not good. So I was like, there's no rush. There's literally no rush. But yeah, just me, myself, and I on a road trip. And this is the most unsturdy car mount. It's starting to scare me because this is a $1,000 camera. There it goes. Okay, bye.
Girl, you got me down so bad. I can't say enough. She pull up with that new thing.
Good morning. Beautiful day in Kelowna. So I drove up last night. I didn't really film anything, but I spent some money. I had to stop to get my car oil. My car burns through oil and it will literally tell me you need to put more oil in the car. So I stopped and grabbed 2 liters of oil. I think that was like $28 or something like that. And then I also grabbed an electrolyte drink. So I think I totally spent like $34. And I'm about to drive to Nestor's. I just want to grab a couple of little grocery items. I will spend probably, plan is not to spend more than like $30 or something. But yeah, I will catch you at Nestor's.
I got you when you're falling.
My total was $53.49, if I'm not mistaken. So a little bit more than I thought. I did grab some, like a big thing of strawberries. And I also grabbed some Swerve sweetener, which is like a no calorie sweetener. And that's like 15 something dollars. But I'm almost out of the one I have at home. So I'll just like bring it back with me and use that. Groceries acquired. Okay, heading back to the house. I can't wait to have some breakfast. I'm so hungry. Hello everyone. Happy Monday, holiday Monday. I am on my way back to Vancouver now. Did I update yesterday? I was deathly hungover yesterday. I'm not even gonna lie to you. We were celebrating my sister's graduation and we did like a tasting menu at a restaurant at Quailsgate, and they had wine pairings with every single course, and they brought like a full glass of wine with every single course of dinner. So I think I had 5 glasses of wine and I cannot do wine anymore. The hangovers are rough. I was struggling lots yesterday. We didn't do a ton. It was raining all day. We went to a winery and did a wine tasting, but my parents paid for that. We also went to a brewery and had some lunch, but my dad also paid for that. So I don't think I spent any money yesterday. So that's good. And yeah, I'm on my way back now. I just left, so I think if I stop to get any gas or anything, I'll let you know, but I have a full tank. My dad took my car yesterday and filled it up for me, so I didn't even pay for the gas. That's lovely. Love my parents. They're very gracious. I'll let you guys know if I stop. I don't plan on stopping. I have food, I have water, I have a Diet Coke, so I don't plan on stopping. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later so I don't drive dangerously. Okay, let's total up everything I spent for this full week of spending. I believe, hopefully I haven't missed anything. I am going to exclude the car mount just because I am definitely returning it. It did not work at all. It was also a business expense, so I wasn't going to include it anyway, but I'm just letting you guys know I'm not including that. So my total for Monday was $132.61. My total for Tuesday was $0. My total for Wednesday was $129.40. My total for Thursday was $0. My total for Friday was $156.75. My total for Saturday was $138.94. And my total for Sunday was $0. So I don't seem to do the in-between spending. I'm either spending over $100 or nothing at all. But that brings us to a grand total of $557.70. Eek. Not as good as I thought. There was a lot of sneaky expenses in there that I completely forgot about. Like I definitely forgot about the $150 for my cat sitters when I was totaling this up in my head. So that one definitely stuck up on me. And then getting gas, of course, like $129 being spent on gas, that is definitely, you know, that's going to add up. But I'm not super mad about this. I'm glad I had a couple of days of zero spending. And this definitely was a little bit eye-opening in how much I've been spending on a weekly basis. Even when I think I'm doing really good, I'm not doing as good as I think. That is the total for the week. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely give it a like and consider subscribing if you enjoyed it. I would love to have you here, and I will see you guys in the next one.